Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to an amazing segment that we had last year with the winners of the most recent NTT IndyCar Series event. Alex Palou is considered now to be a Titan because he said he sucked at St. Pete. He said he had difficult races at St. Pete. At least to me, he said this, but now he's a winner at St. Pete. Alex, great job. People are thinking that the championship is already locked up, that everyone else should go home, including Bob Pockrass. He said he asked the other drivers, how are they going to beat you in the championship? How are you feeling?
Feeling great. I'm feeling great, Connor. Yeah, I mean, you and I both that's not true. It's just a start, and we have a long way till the end of the championship. But it's great to be here. It's great to see in St. Pete as well. And I was not lying. Like honestly, if you look at my results in St. Pete before this year, it's been tough.
So tell us, I mean, what was the difference? What was it this year that truly, made, I mean, again, Ganassi won too. I'm not surprised, but this is something that truly was a shift for you guys. So tell us what the answer was. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you in detail, but
Well, okay. Yeah.
but
Poor man.
yeah, honestly, it's one of those places that we knew that we had to make a step. So during the off season, it was one of our goals to try and get some speed there, like try and get the cars to feel a bit more comfortable for us. On street courses, it's all about how you feel the car as a driver. If it allows you to push and to extract 100% from it. And for some reason, we had an okay car in other street courses like Long Beach, Toronto, like even Scott won at Long Beach last year and Detroit, right? So, I mean, in other street courses, we had really good cars, but for some reason, St. Pete, I think having these high-speed corners like 2, 3, 10, 11, it makes it tough in terms of setup. So engineering and mechanics, like honestly, our car had a lot more speed this year than in the past. And you could see that with Scott, with myself qualifying up front as well. So yeah, it's been great. It's been a great start of the year.
So there was a lot that I think went on this weekend with the new tire allocation rules and the green tires. There was a lot of chatter about how they weren't going to last and they did not last. But what can you tell people a little bit about what you guys thought of how the tire allocation rule worked and how it kind of changed? You think, because I thought it was quite a shift in where people ran their tires, how they ran their tires. Certainly, I got victimized by it. We did not run our tires correctly, which I'll talk about in this episode. But what did you think about it?
Yeah, so I thought the tire allocation was okay. I mean, I don't think it was the biggest difference. We basically had the same amount of tires, but we got one extra set of alternate tires, which is the soft tire, and we got one less of the hard tire, which we normally tend to use it more towards the race and maybe practice even, just to get more laps. So the issue was that we went back to a compound that we used 2 years ago in 2023, which was a lot softer, a lot more deck. But now we have the hybrid. So it's another, I don't know how many pounds, 60 pounds,
A lot of
70
pounds,
pounds,
yeah.
like a lot of pounds. It's a lot of
Yeah.
weight that we're adding to those tires, and they did not last. Like they lasted really good for 1, 2 laps, and then they just went to complete bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, we already saw that in practice. Like as soon as in practice one, we did like 2 laps. I had a little bit of traffic. I started pushing again, and I was already like 2.5 seconds off. And I was like, "Whoa! I either did something really wrong, or there's something bad, and there will be some surprises in the race with these tires." So yeah, we basically try and save the primary tires for the race. That's why we also started on alternates to try and get those out of the way as soon as possible. And I think some people didn't think it was going to be that bad. I've been a victim of thinking that it was not going to be that bad in some races like Detroit last year. But yeah, That's what makes IndyCar so interesting.
Were you surprised at how many cars were not starting on the alternate? I
Yeah.
was. I thought that there would be basically 24, 25 cars on the alternate, and then you'll have maybe a couple guys taking a gamble. But it was a bit almost half and half, not half and half, but there were a lot more cars in the primaries, right?
Absolutely. I thought there was going to be like two or three drivers that were going to start on primaries. And I understand that as well. Like if you're starting in a position that you don't think it's your position, if you're starting in the back, just go on an alternate strategy, hope for the best, hope to just be lucky with yellows and stuff. But actually, I was surprised with front runners starting on primaries. Like it was a big gamble, and actually it didn't pay off for anybody that started on primaries.
Yeah, Chase, I'm going to let you jump in here with Alex.
Yeah, so Alex, outside of the racing in St. Pete this weekend with brand new season, Fox coming in, the fans. I wanted to ask you, did you see any noticeable differences between how many fans were attending the race, not attending the race, and what were some of your experiences off the track in St. Pete this year?
Huge. It was huge. I don't know if it was because of Fox. I don't know if it was because of, Conor being there or you being there. Like, it was huge. The atmosphere there was amazing. It was amazing already on Friday and Saturday. Like Saturday on qualifying, it felt like it was Sunday. Like you couldn't walk in on the paddock. There was a lot of people that actually knew who we were. Like, there's some races that there's a bunch of people, but you can just walk past through the people and they don't even know that you're a driver. A lot of people recognize me a lot more this weekend. And the amount of people that there was in the stands and in the pits, in the paddock, it was huge. So for me, it was the best St. Pete race that we had. I don't know if it was full crowd or not, like if it was sold out or not, but I'm pretty sure it was close to it. And also after the race, once it was done, I did the podium and stuff. It was full of people over there. But after the media, which that maybe took me like 40 minutes to do, there was still a lot of people waiting on the trailers at the team just to take pictures and stuff, which never happened. So it was amazing. Hopefully it's just the start. Hopefully we get more and more people in the next couple of races. But I don't know what you guys thought about it, but for me it was excellent. 10 out of 10.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I would agree. It felt like Friday, big crowd, big amount of people who were just shouting about wanting to interact with the drivers. The autograph session I thought was really great. But yeah, even Friday, Friday just getting to the autograph session, I thought was incredible. And the amount of people there, it was fantastic.